guys, WWE Fan Talk Show, bringing you guys another Ringside Collectibles unboxing. Today we have the WWE Top Picks 2023 Wave 2. So in the Top Picks 2023 Wave 2, this is Wave 2. I guess they have had two different waves for the Top Picks line, which is kind of cool. That I'd like to see that more often. More waves for a particular year. We do get three figures in this set. We get the brand new Seth Rollins. We get the head of the table Roman Reigns. This is the first Roman Reigns with the red gauntlet. We did just get the Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns with the red gauntlet, but this is the first Elite Reigns with the red gauntlet. And then we also get this awesome Rey Mysterio that everybody's talking about, the Macho Man Randy Savage gear. Comes with the yellow and the pink. Very odd colors, but it fits well with Rey Mysterio, and it definitely fits for his character. So we're going to start things off with this Rey Mysterio today. We're just going to crack them open. Again, I did pick these up at Ringside Collectibles using discount code Tanner, TANNER, all caps, to save 10% at checkout. So the packaging is pretty much the same as the other Elite figures that we have seen in the past. I do have a ton of packages from Ringside Collectibles I still need to review. Again, I am a young adult, so I'm still going to college, so I don't have as much time to do video reviews, but this set I needed to review right here, right now, because I'm so pumped for these figures. But we do have some other ones. We have the Survivor Series set I still need to review, and then the Cameron Grimes, and then I think there's, the new Elite Series 97 as well. But here's the Rey Mysterio. Let's crack him open. Opening the top of the package. Again, I don't really care about the package. I don't really save the figures, or I don't save the package. I'm really wondering if we're going to get the windowless figures eventually with Mattel. Hopefully, maybe I shouldn't say that, because maybe I'll jinx it, and then it'll happen, so knock on wood. But Rey Mysterio does come with his rubber tee right here. It says the Mysterios, looking really cool, and then on the back it says Making History. So there we have it, really nice. Next up, we do have the figure. Oh, he just fell out. And then we have his hands. And one really interesting thing about the Rey Mysterio figures that we have, that we do get all the time, is that we only get fists and we get open hands. And these are perfect for the Rey Mysterio figure, but I'd love to get some mic holding hands and this sculpted glove detail, because we do get sculpted hands for the Rey Mysterios. It just feels like we never get any other hands, any variations for the hands. We only get these particular hands. So the Rey Mysterio does come with these open hands. They are pink. The gloves looking very cool. He does come with his yellow singlet as well as his pink tights with the 3 stars around his crotch area. He does come with some yellow boots, which matches his singlet very... I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know. It kind of looks more of like a cream yellow more so than the singlet does, but I could be wrong. But very cool looking Rey Mysterio. He does have the white soles. It does say GOAT, and he has his Rey Mysterio logos on his tights, looking very nice. And then this is the head sculpt that I think we have seen before. I think this might be a newer head sculpt. He does have the mohawk on it. And then the white and the yellow and the pink, looking very nice. Love the armbands. This is one of the best Rey Mysterios I think we've ever gotten, if not the best. I just love how much color is involved in it. We're not getting a black gear Rey Mysterio. Like, usually we get like black and orange or black and red, but now we're getting just no black. We're just getting pink and yellow, and it's just vibrant and really cool. And then we do get some removable alternative hands. These are the fisted glove ones, molded in pink. So I'd love to see somebody do a pink attire for AJ Styles. That would be pretty neat. But there we have the Rey Mysterio. Next up, we are going to get into the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the head of the table. I am very psyched to get this figure out of the package. I love it when we get so many championships, so many variations of the Universal and WWE Championship. It's really cool because, like, sometimes you lose them, and then, like, you need an extra one, and then, oh, I have one. I have a stockpile of them, so it's really cool. I'm not going to complain. Whenever we get figure belts, I'm not going to complain. It's one of my favorite parts of wrestling is the championships, if it's not obvious enough. Alright, so let's get this Universal title out of the packaging. Looking very cool. We have seen this before. Very nice blue. We may not be seeing this anymore. I hear that we're getting a different championship design soon in WWE, which is not good for my wallet because I've been chilling with these two belts for years now, and now I'm gonna have to spend money because they're gonna be replaced potentially. If they replace any, it should be the Blue Universal Championship. I think it would be cool to keep this title around. I think this is one of the more iconic championships we've gotten of the WWE title, and I don't think it should be changed. I think it's really cool, and I'm not really sick of it. So we're here with the Universal Championship, looking very cool. Roman Reigns does come with some alternative hands. Comes with a choke slam hand, 2 choke slam hands. So no mic holding hands, or we do get fisted and mic holding hands. So very cool. We have the regular skin tone, and then the interesting thing is this isn't the Ultimate Edition. So if you want the Ultimate Edition gauntlet with the sculpting on it and the little pads and knuckle pad things on it, you're gonna have to get the Ultimate Edition because this one is just a regular hand with some red painted on it. So it's not gonna get that extra detail that you would get with the Ultimate Edition. Now, one thing I can agree with is that people have been saying that the Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns doesn't have that great of articulation, and I strongly believe that. I believe that the regular Elite Roman Reigns has superior articulation, and it just looks better in general, I feel like. I feel like the Ultimate Edition Reigns has a really bulky and good-looking torso, like he's big, but I feel like this just looks more proportionate and more realistic. I could be wrong. My opinion could be wrong. I don't know. It is just my opinion, but this figure is good. It's a little watered down compared to the Ultimate Edition just because we get this glove gauntlet that is just painted red. There's no extra stuff on it. It's just red. That's it. So we are a little spoiled with the red gauntlet for the Ultimate Edition. So maybe you could just pop that on this one, or if you have an extra Ultimate Edition, just pop it on this figure. But yeah, you can take off his Velcro t-shirt. It is the head of the table. I don't know if we've ever seen the head of the table Roman Reigns t-shirt, but there we have it. I don't know if we've ever seen that. I know we've gotten not Eat Sleep. That's Brock Lesnar. We've gotten the Wreck Everyone and Leave, and what else have we gotten? Acknowledge Me we've gotten, I think, but I don't think we've ever gotten the head of the table t-shirt. But very cool Roman Reigns. This is something we've seen many times before. We got the updated back tattoo, so that's always nice to see. And then the same head sculpt we've seen before. And I know that people want to see new head sculpts, but I feel like this, for the time being, until like they can get something good, I don't want them to rush something out and then they make so much of it that it's just like that's all we get, because it needs to be the right look for Roman Reigns, and I feel like this is the right look for Roman Reigns. And if they screw it up and we get a really crappy one, imagine if we got that on every figure. I think that this is good for the time being. It does look like Reigns. It would be cool to get some alternative head sculpts in the future for the Elites. I would love to see more head sculpts rather than accessories. I'd love to see like 3 different head sculpts. I think that would be cool. Like if we even got like a Roman Reigns screaming head sculpt without the hair flowing back, that would be really cool. But yeah, we do get the double jointed arms. How great is that, double jointed arms? It makes it more Ultimate Edition-esque. And I think that's something that's great. I love the ab crunch more so than the diaphragm joint with the double jointed arms. It just makes it better, in my opinion. But yeah, we do get the Universal Championship with the Tribal Chief. And I think it's so cool. Like we look back on all like the Roman Reigns figures we got years ago that came with the Universal Championship, and he hasn't dropped that title since. We've gotten all those figures in the same timeline that Roman Reigns has been champion. I think it's wild. And then now we have the Architect, the Revolutionary. We have Seth freaking Rollins right here. I think it would have been cool if they put freaking in here, because I think this is right around the time that he changed it to freaking, right? I don't know. I know they just changed it back, though. I know people aren't too happy with this, Seth, because it is very, very, very similar to the previous Rollins we got. Like, there's not a lot of changes to the gear. Now, I'm going to give my opinion on this because I'm not about agreeing with everybody. I have different opinions, and I think this looks overall, I like this figure particularly more than the other one, than the other Seth Rollins. See if I can get that one on screen really quick. So getting that specific Seth Rollins on screen, this is from one of the, I forget what Elite series this was from. I'm blanking out. I did remove the glove and I did add the little gauntlet pieces. But it is very similar, as you can see, to the top pick Seth Rollins. There's not that many differences. There's a little bit more color on this particular Rollins, but there's not a lot of differences between the two. I do prefer this one more for some reason. There's something about it, and we'll get into it in a second. But he does come with the black version of the coat, where this Rollins came with the red version of the coat. I'm not sure which gear he wore first. I think he wore that the Elite version, the Elite Series version of the gear first. But let's get his hands on. Let's put his mic holding hands on. Of course, he doesn't wear his glove anymore. He just wears his wrist tape, or he wears little gauntlets. But yeah, there is the Seth Rollins with the man bun. I think it would be cool to get an updated Rollins with the long hair rather than the bun. I think it's cool that we're getting the bun though. But it would also be nice, like rather than getting the jacket or the hands, it would have been a lot cooler if we got the man bun head sculpt and the long hair head sculpt. Or if we could like interchange the hair pieces for like the Ultimate Edition, I think that would be cool. But the difference between these two Seth Rollins figures is that the knee pad comes on the left, or the logo comes on the left knee pad, and the logo comes on the right knee pad on this one. On this side of the figure, we get the presidential election kind of logo situation propaganda. I don't know what you want to call it. And then on this side, we get Seth Rollins with some sort of, I don't know how to describe that, but you can see the two different logos right there. And then the kick pads have different designs as well. This one has a fist sticking up on one kick pad, and the other one just has some lines. This one has like little scratch details on it. And even the sides are a bit different on the kick pads. So very interesting. While they are similar, they are actually completely different. There's not really that similar. They're just similar in color, I guess you could say, or design. But even then, they're pretty different, and I'm glad we are getting another Seth Rollins. And people are going to complain about it. I know how people are, but we are getting the thick legs for Seth, and we're getting the thicker, brand new kick pads with Seth Rollins. So I'm not going to complain. Very cool Seth Rollins. If I had to pick a figure in this set that I would say is going to sell the most, I'm going to say the Rey Mysterio. Then I'll probably go, I don't know, because like I know Reigns is going to sell really well, but at the same time Seth will sell really well. So they did a really good job at picking who should be in this set, and I think they did a great job. I would like to see more color on the Seth Rollins figures, like the Money in the Bank 2022 Seth Rollins gear was really cool. It had a lot of colors. There's a ton of pinstripe stuff on there and little bedazzled diamonds and stuff. And more coats and stuff, or maybe even the Dusty Rhodes inspired gear would be great for Seth Rollins for Hell in a Cell. I hope we get that in a Top Picks line or maybe an Elite line. That would be great. But definitely recommend picking up these figures at Ringside Collectibles using discount code Tanner. They are in stock. Again, use discount code Tanner to save 10% at checkout. I'm going to say my favorite figure in the set is the Rey Mysterio. Then I'll go Rollins. Then I'll go Reigns. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, support the channel. WWE Fan Talk Show out.